for a girl to become an OnlyFans model, there's usually steps. It's like how NBA players, they go through certain things till they get to the NBA. You start playing middle school basketball, then you start playing high school basketball, and if you're good enough, you go to D1 or D2, and if you're okay, you start playing JUCO, then you can make your way up all the way to D1, then you make it yourself your way to the NBA, or sometimes you go to the G League and get to the NBA, or sometimes you go to Europe and then make yourself to the NBA. So it takes time. Just like girls who want to be OnlyFans model, there's a process. It usually starts in high school. It's usually girls who don't got a dad at home. Dad ain't around. Mom works too many jobs. And so now you got a little freedom. And because mom got to pay a lot of the bills, she can't keep a close eye on you. And so you start lying to mom that you're going to the movie theater to hang out with your girls, but you're really going with the boys. You start wearing little mini skirts at school. Mom got a lot going on because she's alone. She got to raise you. So she ain't paying attention to these little things. Then you finish high school. You either move out, go to college, or you move out, you start living with your friends. And so you get a little freedom. So that's when the thotting really starts. First, you probably get a job at Hooters. See, Hooters is the entry point to all professional thots. You start working at Hooters, you start showing a little skin, you start getting them tips, and you get a little older. Then the older you get, the more you start to realize that Hooters is not going to be able to keep up with the lifestyle that you need. So you start wearing at those bars, those sports bars where you gotta be half naked, and you start realizing that you can work tips by flirting with men. And you're showing a lot more skin that you were showing at Hooters. You start working the tips, then eventually you start realizing that working that one job is not good enough because you gotta go on trips, you gotta keep up with the manicure and pedicure, you gotta keep up with social media. So you're like, well, I need another job. And so that's when you become a bottle girl. You become a bottle girl, you start meeting high rollers, you find yourself a Nigerian, you start dating the Nigerian, he start tricking on you. 2 years later, the Nigerian get arrested. And so you're like, well, damn, my cash cow is gone, so now I need something else. Then you start realizing that maybe I can start sending feet pictures online. So you start sending feet pictures online, and that started working a little more. You start making a little money off of it. So you start realizing, well, if my fit pictures is making a little money, I wonder what my body will do if I start selling it. So then you move on to the next stage. So that was like if you were in D1 college. So now you're trying to get to the NBA. Well, then that's when you join the OnlyFans platform. What you realize from that story is that it's a process. It's a 4 to 5 year process that you gotta go through. This girl, she didn't have to go through a process. She's a special thot. She got there at 20 years old. She's different. She's Cooper Flagg. She's Kobe Bryant. She's Kevin Garnett. Straight out of college, straight out of high school. She got to the big leagues. She's a special type of thot. Dating that girl is like challenging Cooper Flagg to a one-on-one duel, and you bet in your whole bank account. You're not going to win. He's a special talent just like she is. She's a special type of thot. She's a special talent. And that's why you wanted to date. She's so rotten that she didn't even have to go through the 4 to 5 year process. She got there at 20. That means she was already rotten by the time she got out of high school.